Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Mina for those of you who don't know me, and you're watching my third video to my 4-part series reviewing the new Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palettes. Now we have 2 palettes left, which are Armed and Gorgeous and Dark Magic. And judging by the title, you already know that we are doing Armed and Gorgeous today, which is this palette right here. I'm super excited to show you guys how well it works or if it doesn't work. So if you want to catch my review and see these shadows in action, then please keep watching.
Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Alright, so let's get started. So here's the inside. This one is the Armed and Gorgeous. Has a really beautiful fall color scheme. This color right here just stands out to me. So just like the other videos, I want to do one look with one eye, another look with the other eye, but just sticking to the palette so that way, like I said, you guys can kind of get a feel for all the colors. Now, since I uploaded my first 2 videos, Jaclyn Hill has since came out with a video talking about the inconsistencies with the eyeshadow palettes, saying that, you know, all the original palettes were destroyed, but then it turns out that they were only quarantined, but that all the palettes that were resold on the new launch date were new palettes. So, but that they're still having an issue with the consistency of the color. But so far, the first 2 that I got are okay. I don't see that there's that much wrong with them. So I'm really hoping that, you know, I got a good batch. But I mean, I've heard that even though they are the new versions, that they are still being sent out wrong. So I already have my foundation done and my brows. I am wearing a little bit of mascara just because I just came from work and, you know, really wanted to get this in. But I have nothing on my eyes yet except for the Morphe primer. So for this tutorial, I am actually using the new Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brushes. I just got them, so I wanted to use them while using the palettes to see if, you know, again, if it did anything. I've only used the brushes once and I'm really liking them, but again, I just love Morphe brushes anyways. They're super inexpensive and like really good quality. So when I just needed a new brush set anyways. It has nothing that, oh, because Jaclyn made them or because of this. I mean, it's a nice set. And this brush in particular, this big fat powder brush, like, it's so heavy and it's so nice. Like, they really have a luxurious feel to them. So for the first shadow, I think I'm going to go in with the shade Access because, like I said, it's just the shadow that stands out to me most. And I'm still not sure what type of look I want to do, but for sure, I'm just going to put this in the crease. It is super pigmented. This is more like a mustardy yellow. But the color payoff is there. It is really nice. And so I found with the first 2 palettes, going in with a light hand is best. So I'm just trying to keep that in mind now. Building up the color really helps out a lot, and it makes it a lot easier to blend. With the shade Agent right here, which is really similar actually to Secure. I feel like Secure is a little bit more orangey, whereas this has a little bit more of a brown tone. Again, super pigmented, a lot of color payoff. Now if you notice, I'm putting, instead of using circular motions, now once it's blended, I like to go back in with the color, and I just like to pat it in because I don't so much want to blend it out. I just more want to intensify the color. Here, this, I think I'm going to go in now with the shade right here called Smooth Criminal, which is more like an auburn color. And I'm going to take this again on the outside. I'm going to be using that pressing technique, and then I will be blending it out into circular motions just to blend it in and intensify the outer crease, the outer corner, sorry. Okay, so now I think I want to go in with the shade right here, Coin, which is this beautiful yellow gold color. I did swatch it with my finger, so if it looks like that, that's why. I'm going to get some on my brush here, and I'm going to spray it with some Fix Plus, as always. And I guess the shimmer shades, a lot of people were having a lot of problems with them too, saying they actually had to dig in to get any color payoff. I just, like I always do, I mean, I didn't have to dig or anything. You can clearly see there that there's no digging. If I can hang on to the brush. So I'm mostly patting and wiping, but for sure it's there, and it's super pretty. Oh my gosh, I love this shade. It's like a yellow gold, like a little gold coin, hence the name.
Sounds right.
So I'm gonna do my under eye, and for this look, since it's more like, you know, warm tone folly vibes, then I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay. This is the 24/7 glide on pencil, and this one is in the shade Bourbon. I'm barely tugging on my bottom lid. I just want to lightly line the waterline, just so it doesn't look so bare down there. Shade Smooth Criminal again. I'm gonna go right along the lash line. This color's pretty similar to the eyeliner, the Bourbon, so that'll be nice. It'll be easy to blend it out, kind of smoke it out down there. And I'm gonna go back in with the shade Agent. It's kind of moving in reverse now, so that way we can get that smoked out effect, as the same effect that we have on the top to get on the bottom. I'm like, what, can I ever do my under eye without opening my mouth? And I'm gonna go in with, I'm not putting any more on the brush, I'm just taking the brush that we used with Access, the yellow shade, and I'm just gonna use that to help it all blend together and mesh and just get a nice gradiency down here. Alright, so for the next eye, I really want to dig into this green shade right here. It's like an olivey green. This one's called Top Secret. That one does have quite a bit of fallout on the palette. I don't know if you can see there, but like I'm just legit tapping the brush into it, and there's some fallout, so I am gonna, I don't know if you're picking that up, but there's a lot of fallout from there. And the color is there. We have some payoff. That's good. Let's see how it blends out.
Sounds right.
the color's there, which is good, because I've seen in a lot of videos that the color doesn't even show up, or once they start trying to blend it, it does, like, it disappears. So like I said, the color's there. I'm just not finding that it, like, it doesn't want to like move once it's there. I really wanted this one to work out. Let's see. So I think you can kind of see how it's like darker in here, and right in here it's a lot darker. And honestly, I feel like it's still in the same spot. It's not really blending out. I'm gonna go in with the shade Access, the yellow shade, and see if I can hopefully help blend that out. Just a little bit, just at least for the sake of this, but that shade really didn't want to move. Okay. And it's not blending well either. With Access, like I see Access is showing up, but that shade Top Secret is like just staying where it's at. Like it doesn't even want to blend with the yellow one. So other ones, I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade right here, the VIP, that pearly shade, pearly white, and I'm just gonna take barely anything, and I'm just gonna, just so we could say we used, put it underneath my brow bone. Like I said, it's more of like an icy, it's like an icy white color. So I mean, unless you're into that sort of thing, it's not something that I gravitate towards. But I mean, I could see using it in the palette. I mean, it's a nice color. So I'm gonna go in with the shade right here called Prowl, which is the darkest shade in the palette. It's like a brown, it's like a reddish brown color. I'm just gonna put this right here just to hopefully intensify the look up a little bit. But again, it's not wanting to mix with Top Secret. So I don't know if it's just the shade Top Secret, which is, I'm feeling it is, because down here you can see how the brown is blending out nicely, but like it doesn't want to mesh with Top Secret, and I'm feeling that it's the shade Top Secret. Like it doesn't work well with others. Because I'm even trying to bring it out this way and it's not wanting to. It just looks like a mess. Like, to be honest, it just looks like a mess. I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Classified, which is more of a brown toned gold. It's a shimmer, so I'm just going to get some on my brush how I have been. I'm going to spray it with some Fix Plus and pray that we get some color on here, some shimmer. And yes, it's applying. It's applying nicely. I'm just gonna kind of blend that out, blend it with Prowl. So I'm taking a little bit of the Top Secret right here to see if I can blend those two shades together. And it seems to be working, but then it's disappearing. Yeah, like Top Secret's not my favorite now. It looks pretty in the palette, but it's not, I mean, it's just gonna give you so many problems. Wipe away that fallout. I guess it doesn't look that bad. It just looks messy to me, and that's not what I like. So I'm gonna finish off the look, and I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna give my final thoughts about this palette, even though I kind of got most of it out during the video. But stick with me, I'll be right back. Alright, so the only things I did to finish off the look was I threw some lashes and I did some gloss, and I am wearing by ColourPop. This is the Makeup by Shayla Neat Freak lip gloss. So I mean, this palette is a good palette. It's a gorgeous palette. The only color I have to complain about is Top Secret. It is the only inconsistent shade in the palette. Other than that, the rest of them are good. The only shade I think I didn't use was Secure. But chances are it's gonna work out good because it's a similar shade to the ones that are in Ring the Alarm. And if Agent worked out good, I have a feeling that that one would too. Oh, and Guilt Trip, which is the shimmer shade right here. But I mean, so far the shimmers are working out good for me. I can't complain about them. All in all, this one I would give more like an 8 out of 10. I still like this one a little bit better than Bling Boss. So yeah, we have one video left, which is gonna be on Dark Magic. I'm a little nervous about that one because again, it's more like a green scheme, and if this one didn't work out, who knows about those ones. The only way we're gonna find out is if you watch the next video. If you're not already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you know when that one is uploaded. And if you like these review videos, be sure to let me know down below so that way I can, you know, get the new stuff that's coming out, review it, and then if it helps you make a decision on whether it's good enough for you to buy it, then I mean, that's what I'm here for. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.